What's up, folks? It's your buddy Fatalroadie. Tonight we're going to be doing the Smackdown review. Started the show off right away with Daniel Bryan coming out. He announces that there's going to be a 6-woman tag team match. I'll get more on that later. Jinder Mahal is going to be making an announcement for a Survivor Series. And we're going to have a Hell in a Cell rematch of Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler. I'll get on that one later too. Daniel Bryan begins to address Sami Zayn when Zayn's music hits and he comes out to the ring. Sami Zayn says that he is the same me and that he took back ownership of his career. He then goes to blame the WWE Universe for his lack of a push and that he really doesn't care. He then goes on to call Daniel Bryan a housewife, which pisses Daniel Bryan off. Kevin Owens comes out. He says he agrees with Sami Zayn and that he calls Daniel Bryan a hypocrite. Kevin Owens continues on saying that Daniel Bryan is the authority around here, and then he goes on to call him a sellout. Daniel Bryan walks out of the ring. As he's walking up the ramp, Kevin Owens asks where's he going. Daniel Bryan then says that he's going out into the back to find somebody to punch them in the face. I don't know. I wasn't too thrilled with this intro. It took way too long. It was almost like the old Raw intros we used to have with Stephanie McMahon and just droning on forever. This could have been streamlined a little bit more. So we come to our first match, the 6-woman tag match, Charlotte, Naomi, and Becky Lynch versus Tamina, Lana, and Natalya. This was going back onto what I've said yesterday and before, just trying to get all the women, or as many as possible, onto the show at one time. The only people that really had any type of a story on this was Charlotte and Natalya, and the match kind of stemmed off of the fight that happened last week. Carmella was at the announce table. Throughout the entire match, she didn't have anything to do with it. She didn't get involved. She didn't do anything to interfere. Naomi and Natalya start off with a little bit of back and forth. Then Becky Lynch gets tagged in. She ends up chasing Natalya out of the ring. After the break, Naomi and Lana are now in the ring. Lana having the control in the match. Charlotte gets tagged in. She cleans house. She gets Lana into the figure 8 for the win. Then backstage, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are told that they'll be facing Shinsuke Nakamura and Randy Orton later on in the night. We then have an episode of Fashion Files. Sorry, not a big fan of Fashion Files. Took a bathroom break on this one. We then have Cara versus Baron Corbin. During the announcement, Baron Corbin takes the microphone and asks the crowd if they want to see this be a U.S. title match. Crowd cheers for yes. Baron Corbin tells them, sorry, that's not going to happen, and to consider the U.S. Open Challenge closed. Sin Cara took it straight to Baron Corbin. I was surprised. He knocked Baron Corbin out of the ring. He hit him with a suicide dive. While Baron Corbin was still on the ringside floor, Sin Cara hit him with a splash from the top rope. Sin Cara gets into the ring. The referee still counting and counts Baron Corbin out. So Sin Cara won by count out. I was really impressed with this match. This match was really good. Like I said, I was really surprised. We then have another video package of the Bludgeon Brothers. Last week I was kind of intrigued by this. It looked kind of interesting, but then after looking at it again and really seeing what's going on, it does look a little bit ridiculous. It was a couple months ago, or when they were still on TV, they were fighting each other. Now they're back as a team, which is a little weird, but also their gimmick on it. It just looks weird. I think I read somewhere someone referring to them as the Hillbilly Mario Brothers, which is kind of funny. We then have Jinder Mahal coming out. He cuts a promo about his trip in India and that he wants to challenge Brock Lesnar to a match at Survivor Series. That should be interesting. I'm pretty sure that Brock Lesnar is going to roll right over him, but we'll have to see when Survivor Series comes around. AJ Styles comes out and tells Jinder Mahal that he's beaten everybody but him. Jinder Mahal tells him that he's not worthy of a shot at the belt, to which AJ Styles goes on the assault and beats up Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers. In a quick backstage segment, Jinder Mahal goes up to Daniel Bryan, pissed off that he got beaten up by AJ Styles, and offers up Sunil Singh to face AJ Styles on behalf of Jinder Mahal next week. So I guess we're going to see a quick squash match, probably, when AJ Styles meets up with Sunil Singh. We then come to the Battle of the Entrance, Part 2. Dolph Ziggler versus Bobby Roode. This was an match, pretty much just like the match at Hell in a Cell. This time Dolph Ziggler won it by pulling on Bobby Roode's tights. I'm hoping we can get away with this. We're probably going to see this for the next couple weeks, probably leading on to Survivor Series. Which brings us to our main event, Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. We start off by Shinsuke Nakamura taking it to Sami Zayn. Then Orton and Kevin Owens tag in. Randy Orton goes for an RKO really quick. Kevin Owens scurries out of the ring. After the break, Shinsuke Nakamura is beating up on Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens fights back, goes for a pin, only for a 2 count. Kevin Owens starts working on Shinsuke Nakamura's knee. Then Orton and Sami Zayn get tagged in. Orton takes it to Sami Zayn, putting him through the announcer's table. Kevin Owens distracts the referee while Orton is trying to go for the draping DDT. Sami Zayn gets out of it and gives a low blow to Randy Orton, putting him down, setting him up for the haluva kick and the win. After the match, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are backstage gloating to Daniel Bryan about how they beat the 2 top guys in SmackDown, and what is Daniel Bryan going to do about it? Daniel Bryan replies that it's out of his hands, that next week it'll be handled by Shane McMahon. Then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn go back out and tell the crowd that they are SmackDown and that nothing that anybody can do can change that. Kevin Owens says that they are truly best friends. They start hugging and we go off the air. This was an okay SmackDown. I kind of liked it. It had some pretty good matches to it, albeit some of them really didn't make sense, like the women's tag match and the Rude Ziggler match. But the Sin Cara, Baron Corbin, and the tag match with Shinsuke Nakamura, Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens were pretty good. I'll be interested to see next week what happens when Shane McMahon comes back, but we'll take care of that next week when the time comes. But I'll do it for this episode of SmackDown Review. I'll be back later in the week with the TLC predictions, and then on Sunday with the results video. Leave a comment down below what you thought of tonight's SmackDown, what you thought of this video. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. Say it.